we really enjoy sitting out in the evenings when it's warm enough, especially when it gets dark. We have some solar lights. We've got one here that lights up our miniature cherry tree, and we've got another nice piece of wall art that looks like a sun with lights around it. There's going to be a couple of pictures for you to see what they look like in the dark. We also have some fairy lights trailing along our fence, and over there, those white things, they're solar lights as well, and they light up too. And I've got one of our solar lights here, and I think it's really amazing because this tiny panel here soaks up the sunshine during the day, even when it's cloudy, and it stores that energy inside here in a battery, a rechargeable battery, and then there's a sensor, and when it gets dark enough, the light automatically comes on and our tree is lit up. I think it's really fantastic. I love my solar lights. Do you know what? Dark times come in our lives. That's when people feel sad or frightened or confused, and we just don't know what to do about it. People often describe times like this as feeling like they're in a dark place. And we all feel like that sometimes, and it's okay. And as I was thinking about this, I was trying to work out how we can relate that to God. And this is what I thought. The sun shining on the solar panels could be similar to the times when we know that God has given us something good. Maybe he's answered a prayer, or maybe he's helped somebody that we know to get better, or we feel that he has spoken to us, maybe when we've been reading the Bible or praying, or maybe through talking to somebody. Sometimes when we spend time with God, when we're praying, we can feel that he's really close to us. We might feel all warm inside, or very peaceful, or full of joy. And we can store up all of these as memories. Sometimes we might call them testimonies, a story to tell other people about God. And when we feel like we're in a dark place, we can remember those good times. And it's like Jesus is shining a light inside us. A light in the darkness is a sign of hope. In the Bible, John 1 verse 5, Jesus is called a light that the darkness could not put out. He always shines and always has hope for us. But when we sit out here at night, sometimes we need a brighter light so we can see what we're doing clearly. If I want to go to the end of the garden without stepping on snails or tripping over toys or walking into the washing line, then I need a torch. It can show me the way so that I don't get lost or hurt, although my garden isn't really big enough to get lost in. And we also have some electric lights that hang under our gazebo, and you'll see a picture of those lit up at night time. They're really bright and they allow us to read even when it's dark outside. And I like to think of the torch and the electric lights a bit like praying and reading the Bible. When we pray and listen to God, he can help us see things clearly. And the Bible is like a torch, showing us the way forward. Psalm 119 verse 105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light for my path." So next time you turn on a light or use a torch, remember Jesus giving us hope and showing us the way. We're going to watch a video now called Not Afraid. It's a song by Rend Collective, one of their children's songs. And the video we're going to watch was made by a church in Trent, and it has some of their young people, their children, singing and dancing along to the song. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can pick up the words, and I really hope you dance along.